Hello, everybody, to yet another episode of the Author's Log. I am Nyiko Furumele, the author of The Old Ones, a new saga in African dark fantasy. If you guys find yourselves enjoying the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps out a ton. I can't even tell you how much it helps out, and it really does make my day even better. And it really does also help in the run-up to launch day. But other than that, guys, let's get into it. So today I just wanted to talk about how I actually get around knowing all of the plot points and all of the plot threads and everything that's going on in the entire saga, especially since it covers actually 4 books and is quite expansive. So usually what I know a lot of other franchises do is that they have a lore master. They have somebody who it's their job basically to know everything about everything that goes on in the entire world. But with me, I actually wear a lot of the hats. I design the videos, I do the shorts, I do the content, I write, I'm wearing a lot of hats and I take care of basically everything. So So I basically have to be the law master. I have to know everything. I have to fill my mind, inundate my mind with all of the plot threads and all of the information on the characters, and I have to know the personalities of each and every single character in the franchise. So I don't really have to explain why that's such a difficult thing to do, but the way that I mitigate that is by I constantly reread the novels that I've written. Because like I say, I've written the first one, I've written the second one, and I've actually revised it up till the second draft, and I'm currently reading the third one. So what I used to do at first was I started off drafting. When I would draft and write, I would actually type it on my phone. So I would work on it like that on my phone, but then with the third one I moved on to actually jotting it down in a notebook. And I also made sure that when I would do the different revisions on my other books, I would actually jot it down into an actual notepad. So I have a bunch of them at home just sitting there, and I refer to them a lot, especially when I need to know. Like I was writing yesterday about one of the characters, and then I forgot the character's kid's name. It happens sometimes, and even now, I don't really know how old she is, so it does come in handy when you just want to check out those details that you missed, or just make yourself aware of something that slipped your mind. And I remember I read somewhere on Twitter, there was a lady that said that she doesn't understand writers who would jot down on their notepads on their phones. And I don't know if maybe it's because I'm a beginner or what, but then I started off like that. But with the third book, I decided okay, let me go a bit more traditional. And I don't know why I decided to do that, but then I just felt that it was more of an evolution of my writing style, and I just felt that it was time to progress in that sense. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited about book 3, Entropy. That wraps up the main timeline and story, and it's gonna be amazing to read. So with the first 2, they're more of an introduction to the franchise. So then they're short, fast-paced, like roller coaster rides. But then with book 3, I really slowed it down to a snail's pace, and this is where I explore the themes of the novel itself, and this is where I really go in depth into what the characters are experiencing, and this is where the world building is at its best. Sorry, you know what it's like in Boxburg. But yeah, this is where I actually go in depth, and this is where I actually allow the lore and the world building to work for me. And this is where I get to explore all of these feelings and emotions. And there's even one chapter, I think I'll give you guys, it's called chapter 2, Alcatraz. It went up to 30 pages, and even the one I'm working on now, it goes up to 50 pages. So this is where I felt I had to level up and show that I'm actually about that life, about writing, and that I'm serious about it. And it makes me excited because I don't believe that I'd be able to write the fourth one. without going through this period, because the fourth one is supposed to be the biggest and the most expansive one yet. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to you guys that have been with me since day one. Shout out to the guys that keep coming back to the channel. You know, it's mostly seeing my thoughts and whatnot, so I appreciate everybody who puts down a like, everybody who comments, everybody who subscribes. It's been a really tough journey for me, especially getting up to the subscriber count I'm at now, but I do intend to continue to keep doing my best, to keep showing up and to keep improving. Same with my writing, and I really do appreciate you guys. But that's me, Nyiko Furumele, signing off. Peace.